Hey there booktube, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm telling you about some of the books that I plan to read in February, so stick around for my February TBR video. You know that all around the country in February we celebrate Black History Month, and so my February TBR is also indicative of that celebration. In February I'm going to be reading mostly books that are by African American or Afro-Caribbean or continental African writers. Yeah, Gyasi's Homegoing is on my February TBR. I feel like everyone else has read this book and everyone is talking about it, and I can't say anything because I haven't read it. There's a quote from Ta-Nehisi Coates at the top of the book. It says, "Homegoing is an inspiration." And I read Ta-Nehisi Coates' Between the World and Me last summer and really enjoyed reading it. So anything that Ta-Nehisi Coates said is a good read. I want to read it. Also on my February TBR is Here Comes the Sun by Nicole Benn. She is Jamaican, I think, or some part of this book takes place in Jamaica. I'm not sure, but I want to read it. I don't want to read the synopsis. I usually try not to read synopses of books because I like to experience the whole story. I don't want to be spoiled for the first 50 pages and know everything that's going to happen in the first part of the book. So I don't know anything. I don't know much that happens in this book other than that there is some Jamaican reference, and so I can't wait to get to this book. Helen Oyeyemi, she writes magical realism mostly. I read Boy Snowbird by her last year, and I've been wanting to read something else by her since, and I picked this one up. This is a collection of short stories. I wanted to read it in January. I didn't get to it, so I'm gonna try to read her in February. She is Nigerian living in Britain, and I think that we should celebrate. I think we should be celebrating Black history from all over the world, right? Brown Girl Dreaming is Jacqueline Woodson's memoir written in lyrical form. I started reading this one in December and I stopped because I was writing my own poetry collection and I didn't want to have her writing bleed into mine and like plagiarize any of her form or anything, so I stopped. And now that I've finished my poetry collection, it's in the editing phase, I think I can go back and read this one. Currently crushing on Jamaica Kincaid. I read Mr. Potter in January, and now I have this one, See Now Then, another novel by her, on my TBR in February. And then we have The Star Side of Bird Hill by Naomi Jackson. This book takes place, part of this book takes place in Brooklyn, part of it takes place in Barbados, and it is my current read. I just started it yesterday. I started it last night, so I'm about 10% of the way in, and I'm looking forward to finishing this one. I'd like to finish it today. There is my little Jamaican flag on the wall. I'm Jamaican, celebrating my own Black history. Also on my February TBR is The Underground Railroad by Colson Whitehead. I haven't had a chance to go to the bookstore and pick that book up yet. I don't want to get it from the library. I think it's a book that I want to own. Sometime last year I went to the bookstore to get that book, and I saw that he was going to be at the bookstore later that week. He was going to be doing a book signing, and I decided to wait to purchase the book so I could go to the book signing. I wasn't able to go. I was very disappointed. I wasn't able to go. I think I had some meeting or something. And so I've been holding out, hoping that he would have another book signing in New York that I could attend and buy the book there. It hasn't happened yet, so I've kind of given up hope. And so I'm just gonna go and buy the book. That's the book that I know I want to own, so I'm just gonna pick it up. I'm also participating in a couple of challenges. There's a Twitter challenge called Emojiathon, where there are several challenges listed, and the goal is for you to choose 4 challenges that have emojis that match them and choose 4 books that correspond to those emojis. First emoji is a book that you have seen everywhere. It's going to be Gyasi's Homegoing. Of course, like I said, everyone has read this book. Everyone is talking about this book. So that's my first emoji. My second emoji is a book that you bought because of the cover. This book qualifies. I totally bought this book because of the cover. I love the colors. I love the print. I love the colors. I love the font. I didn't know anything about the author. I've never read anything by him. I just bought the book because I thought it was pretty. One emoji is to read 2016 or 2017 release. Here Comes the Sun qualifies. It was published in 2016, so that's going to be that emoji. And One of the emojis is a freebie. You could choose anything. Another one is to read a book that you can complete in 24 hours. I'm not sure if anything on my TBR I'll be able to read in 24 hours. If any of the books that I'm reading I'm able to finish in 24 hours, then I'll totally do that one and use that emoji to represent it. There's a reading challenge called Read So Lit that is being hosted by Brown Girl Reading. She has a YouTube channel. She also has an Instagram account where she's posting, where you can post pictures and tag Read So Lit every day. There are 28 photo challenges to complete, and she's also doing a challenge on her YouTube channel. So I'm gonna put her link down in my description box, and if you're interested, go to her channel and find out more about it. That I'm going to be working on in February. These are just ways that I'm trying to meet my reading challenge, which is to read 102 books in 2017. So that's how I keep myself motivated to read. If you are participating in any of the reading challenges that I talked about, please leave me a comment down below. Let me know what you're doing, if you have a TBR up on your channel, or you just want to leave a comment down below. Let me know what you're reading. Please go ahead and leave me a message so we can chat. And while you're at it, if you're not already subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to my channel so you know we can stay in touch. We could be cool. So thanks for watching my video, and I'll see you later. Bye.